They could have scored a lot more tries if they just sort of adjusted just that touch.
Shut the gate! Shut the gate! Shut the gate!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shut the gates, we're back. First game of Super Saturday. We have the Canterbury Bulldogs taking on the Penrith Panthers from Bankwest Stadium. Bankwest Stadium they're playing.
Yeah,
this is their dog pound.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Wow. Don't know why they're playing there, but Toby, how do you see this one?
Mate, I'm going to have to tip Penrith.
Okay.
I was really high on the Dogs last week, and they started off okay and then just capitulated.
Yeah, I've seen the first 15 minutes of the Dogs. I was watching it and it was like, we're on here.
Yep.
We're on here. I'm playing outstanding. And then all of a sudden they led in the easiest try I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, like then Barnett just stormed over in the wet. In the wet, you condense when you're wet. Whatever.
Oh, shit.
Whatever. That was stupid. Stupid defense. Yeah. On the line.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They got a little bit of work to do, the Doggies. Yeah. Penrith, on the other hand, they were good. They were good.
I thought they were fine. I didn't like them particularly.
Yeah, I think if they held the ball, they made some knock-ons and forward passes, errors, etc.
Yeah.
If they held the ball, they would have put a cricket score on the old cows.
They should have. They should have been up 30-0. They should have been what they won by at the full time. They should have been at least that by half time.
Yeah, absolutely.
They had 99.6% of the ball.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
And every time the cows would get it, they'd just give it back to them.
Yeah.
I think they're just going through the motions, but they look really good again, I think. The way they'd get into position.
Just a little shout out there for Ryan, Old Panther Dempsey. Done a reaction video to one of our videos, and we thought it was great. So you should check him out. We'll put the link to the video in the comments of this video, so you can check it out. But yeah, thanks a lot for that, and hope to see you more soon. Everyone's saying how good Cleary and that way. I was absolutely loving Brian To'o.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's one of my players of the round.
Absolutely.
He almost shrugged off 15 guys to get back in goal, out of goal.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
My winger of the round.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved everything about him. His performance.
Stepped about 6 to nearly score a try. Knocked on over the line.
Unlucky, but it was an excellent performance by him. I think the Panthers were lucky of a really poor team versus a poor team, and they were really bland in attack. It looked like they were getting a little frustrated when they had like repeat set after repeat set. And like, because they went for their, the grubber in the end goal, put some pressure on. Yep. But then after 4 sets or something on the end goal, on the line, they were like, how do we go? What are we doing here? Yep. And they couldn't really, if you pass it out, they weren't passing to their wingers. Yep. They just kept stopping at the second rowers. They thought they could just barge over Kickow or KPL. To be fair, KPL did get 2 tries.
Yep.
But if they just passed out, they kept going to Kickow. And then if they just passed out, the Cowboys were ready for them. So if they passed out, there would have been a try out there on the wing for Staines or Brian To'o. Yep. But they just were so persistent with these second rowers, thinking they could barge over. There was no sort of shifting game plan, which really sort of bugged me about that. Yep. Where they could have scored a lot more tries if they just sort of adjusted just that touch.
Yeah. So
where the Dogs, what do you say about them? They just fell apart.
Yeah, they did, mate.
I thought they were in for a really good. Their shining light was Kyle Flanagan. Yeah, he was outstanding in the first half at least. Yep, and I think there's a real good future there for him at the Dogs.
Absolutely. I'd like to give a special mention to Isaiah Yeo as well. Yep, he was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
The other night.
The Panthers were fine. Yep. I'm not gonna shit on the Panthers because they were fine. Yep, but I thought they could have just won by a lot more.
Yeah,
just with a couple adjustments.
Yeah, I do.
So, and that's a little worrying for the future if things aren't working. They're just gonna, if it doesn't work, try again. Yeah, Yeah. So, what are you gonna go over this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna tip the Panthers 13+.
I have to go Panthers 13+ as well. Yeah. I would love to go the Dogs, but it just is what I can't see anything else. But they were good enough to get across the line, even when they weren't playing well. Yeah. So. What do you guys think, though? Panthers, can they continue on unbeaten, or will the Dogs, continue to be down the bottom of the ladder? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Absolutely disgraceful last week.
Great show last week.
Absolutely disgraceful. I think for the first time in the history of television, the Yanker, the main man...
Right. Yeah, what?
Farted on air.
Oh, no. I don't believe you. I don't remember it.
Okay, make your own mind up. You'll have to listen very carefully to this, but... This is what happened last week. I think Parramatta, tremendous value, $2.55 there, except they haven't won that marathon since 1990.